Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. We're currently in the tutorial, just kind of cleaning up, mopping up all the messes that have been left behind, and collecting a few items here and there. And some souls. Souls are important. Look at that guy back there. So we've got the kind of just dumb, very hollow hollows, and then we've got these guys who have a little more of their mental capacity still available, so they don't just kind of run in and get killed immediately. Jumping! Jumping in this game has changed. You have the option to choose between jumping with the run button like you did in Dark Souls 1, or clicking the thumbstick to jump. And if you choose clicking the thumbstick, you can actually jump further and more reliably, so don't go with the B button. Just don't. And there's a little more platforming in this game, I've found, than in the first Dark Souls. So you really do want to be on top of your jumping game here. Maybe I should have made a Mario. Oh well, it's too late now. Smash! Another important thing to note is durability brings a few more consequences than it did in the previous game. You can see, if you look at my equipment in the bottom left there, my sword has a little red bar beneath it that's, let's say, about 1/8 depleted. So durability actually goes by pretty fast. Okay. I'm trying to remember here. The controls for sliding down a ladder have changed, and if you play it like Dark Souls, you will die to ladders a couple times before you learn. Basically, you can now sprint up and down ladders like this instead of going at this normal slow pace. And that change also means that just pressing B while holding still on the ladder will drop you. So if you expect that to make you slide down like it did in Dark Souls, then you'll be in for a bad time. Hi, friend. You were in for a bad time. Oh, noes. Are you hitting me? Why would you do that? Right, on the subject of durability, this game also runs at 60 frames per second on the PC, and at least in the non-scholar of the first sin, there was a bug with 60 frames where you would take more durability damage from hitting corpses. Just because there would be more frames of the game where it is in contact with the thing that's damaging it than otherwise. I don't know if they fixed that, but I sure hope so, because it was annoying. Where playing at 60 frames per second would kind of be a disadvantage. And a lot of people would say, you know, oh, you can just... Why don't you just not hit corpses? It's like... When you're in the middle of frantic combat, it's not always the first thing on your mind to, you know, preserve your weapon durability above all else. I kind of wish I brought a torch with me here, because we've got two guys to light. Looks like I'm gonna have to just kind of zip through that again. Are you chasing me? You better not be chasing me, because I will come for you when it is your time, Mr. Hollow. And not a moment sooner. And a 1. And a 2. Das very good. I don't know, is this guy always here? Are you... Examine. A statue. Really now? Here's something different. Because before you could just go through that door, no problem. I suppose they want to, I suppose that is blocking off the sex change coffin, eh? So we're actually going to need an item to get through here. I have to remember. Interesting. Like I said, there have been a lot of changes with the new release. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff I don't know about. This would usually be full of messages, but unfortunately we are stuck in offline mode at the moment. Maybe I can leave a message. Speaking of messaging, now does not require an item. Oh, I can't place it down. But no, messaging is available to you right from the beginning, which is just kind of a quality of life change that I appreciate. You've reached Majula. And look at that wonderful vista. Like I said, a lot of the visuals in this game are just absolutely stunning. And it generally seems to keep up with the whole Dark Souls thing of if you can see it, you will eventually be able to go there. I mean, we can't go out to that rock because there's probably nothing out there, but if you see that destroyed building over there, we'll eventually make it there, and, well, I mean, we can go to that spire pretty quick. But what I'm really looking for is this little hidden doodle here. You can get some interesting items, like a mace. Let's see, how are you comparative to my lovely broadsword? Let's see, what are these? I completely forget a lot of this. What? Okay, attribute bonus, text. What is... Oh, I see, it's highlighting over there. So I want to see what this is. Counter strength, and then poise damage, yes. So get 10 more poise damage with that, a little less damage. Probably a slower swing, too. I'm just going to stick with the broadsword for now. At least until we start fighting skeletons. And binoculars. Extremely useful. Not really, but kind of useful. Not useless. No, I don't want to go this way yet. Ah, our main bonfire. We'll be returning here a lot. Actually, the travel function is available from the beginning. That's something I don't necessarily agree with, but at this point the whole game is designed around it, so you can't really change it. Hi there. You have a very interesting outfit. I like it. What's your name?
The next monarch.
Monarch Butterfly?
Merely a pawn of fate.
Probably.
Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king.
Wonderful.
He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Right. So our friend the Emerald Herald here, she's the one who will help us do all of our leveling up. She gave me an item, Estus Flask. And you only start out with a single charge on this, but it can be built up to about 12 charges, I think, maybe more.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery.
Oh, you know it.
Misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Wait, you don't like my soul? That's
Seek
very
those
nice.
whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
So basically, to sum up what she said there, bearer seek lest. We'll be hearing that a lot. I don't have an Estus Flask Shard to give her right now, unfortunately. Let's see if I can level up. Yeah, I can get one level up. Endurance might be a good idea. That increases your base poise, HP, and stamina. Like with Dark Souls, everything increases your HP a little bit. Bigger the most, because that's your HP stat. But let's see here. I actually might want to pump points into Dexterity and Strength just to don't think endurance is an equipment requirement. So yeah, I'm gonna do little dex. Because I want to upgrade away from this broadsword pretty quickly.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it?
Well, I guess we'll find out what came of it. And as you might expect, there are a lot of little secrets to find around Majula here, so we're going to take some time and do that. Including a friend. He may be familiar to you if you've played the other Souls games.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Soldan. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here.
Didn't lose your sweet shoulder pad.
You, well,
Oops.
that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Alright, so he's a little sad. Understandable. 0 deaths worldwide. That is a little inaccurate. If we were connected online, it would probably tell me the truth. Letters are worn gun recognition. I believe that becomes readable once you've done a bit of DLCs.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself.
Sounds pretty fishy to me.
Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call a curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
Yeah, he's having a rough time. We'll come back and say hi occasionally. If I die enough, he's going to give me an item. So, that'll probably happen just as a matter of course, though. I'm not going to specifically go out of my way to get killed. Hey there, body. Thanks for the stuff. I should equip a life gem in my second slot. Just because, with one Estus, probably going to need some extra healing. Hello there. Can't quite see you.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant, and now somebody's gone and locked the door.
This is, well, he's going to become our friend. He's a blacksmith, and he needs access to his workshop so that he can smith blackly and all, you know, improve our weapons, improve our armor, all that fun stuff. Well, this looked like a comfy spot, but apparently the person just died there, so maybe not the best place to take a nap. Down here we will find our path blocked. No, can you even go through? Okay, there is one throughway here, but we're not going there just yet. So, unlike the first Dark Souls, how would I say this? The beginning of the game is kind of choose from multiple paths, less linear, and then the end of the game becomes a lot more linear. Kind of the opposite of Dark Souls, where the beginning was linear and then it branched out once you got the Lord Vessel. Oh no. Oh no. Tiny piggies. This is bad. These tiny piggies are pretty strong. Pretty strong. And they're actually going to follow me. Maybe I can lose them by hiding in this house. Oh, hi, kitty cat.
Oh, undead, are we? One without much time remaining.
Oh no.
Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say.
No, I might actually agree with you.
Suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Sharpa. Enchanté. So,
No, being cornered by pigs.
anyway? Oh, you smell wonderful.
Well, thank you. This is our Covenant NPC. She can tell us our ranking with Covenants, help us abandon them. She sells a few interesting items which we are going to have to come back
Nothing
for.
suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismaying.
I like trying to chat with the cat while I'm busy dodging piggies. You know, you all can just stay in there. That should free me up to wander around back here. So I think there's an item, and I'm incorrect. Oh well. As long as they don't break down that door, everything will be fine. This door is a little bit locked. We'll have to come back. And over here we have our good friend, the guy with the silly hat.
Hello there.
They escaped.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, I could really... Well,
You know what? Maybe I'll buy armor from you when I'm not being chased by pigs. I could fight them, but honestly, it's not worth it. I don't think they have a chance of dropping an interesting item, but that chance is extremely low. And I don't believe it's something I really need right now. They'll go rest at the bonfire, and they will return to their spawn positions. So yeah, Majula. This is going to be our home base, kind of like the Nexus was in Demon's Souls. And we will collect various friends throughout the game and bring them here. Now, let's see. Like I said, there's a couple ways I can go, just initially right off the hop. But I'm going to go up here first. It is a path that's blocked off, but we'll get to meet someone, get a few items. Like that Divine Blessing, always nice. Not really something I ever use, but that's not the Blessing's fault. It's the fault of the Estus Flask for just being so versatile and refillable. Alright, so a thing with Estus in this game is it's not linked to bonfires or kindling. You do refill it at bonfires, but you power it up through the Emerald Herald with... you get flask shards and something else. I don't quite remember what. Let's say hi to our friend here with the big glowy blue sword.
Have you business with me?
A business with your
I'm
sword.
so blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
Okay. Let's go see exactly what he's talking about. Also, Homeward Bone. Nice. Oh hey, I do have an Estus Flask shard, so we'll be able to get it up to 2 uses before we even leave Majula. Oh right, these guys. They're, we've got these big swinging hanging bellies, do poison damage. Not necessarily the nicest people. Not someone you'd want to invite to a fancy dinner party. Look at that. Just... What? I'm sorry, what? Why did that explode? Oh no. I woke him up. So yeah, our way is blocked by this statue. But I am actually going to get the heck out of here because I didn't realize that would alert them. Oh dear. Oh dear.
That statue. Ah, hey, you do.
I don't really know if a real life person was turned to stone. I'm kind of busy being afraid right now. Y'all gonna go back? Can fight one at a time. Also don't want to hit Benhard there. Hey! Ouch. That must be one of the tricks that they added with Scholar of the First Sin. It's that barrel that explodes when you roll into it and alerts all the enemies.
See that statue?
Right.
It just doesn't seem quite right. I don't know. Hey, you don't.
It's fine. It's all fine. I'm going this way. But yeah, Benhart there. He's one of our friends who we'll be seeing throughout the game in various places, and we'll want to talk to him each time to progress his storyline. I also believe, yeah, you have to summon him if you want to get his equipment. Alternatively, you could also murder him, but that's a little less friendly of a way of going about it. Estus, I think it takes a little bit longer to chug in this game. To balance out its immense
Is that a
healing.
shard you found? Here, let me see it, to see light. However faint it might be.
You know, why don't you just upgrade my Estus flask and skip all the cryptic stuff for now. There will be plenty of time for that later. So now I will get 2 charges. Lovely. And so there are 2 major paths we can take right now, down here, which will lead to, I believe, the Forest of Fallen Forgotten Giants. One of those 2 words. And over here, which is going to lead to Hyde's Tower of Flame. I've been told that they changed around Hyde's Tower of Flame to make it harder on new players. Because before, it wasn't too difficult to kind of tank the big enemies and just run through it. But let's see how that has been changed with the updates. There's also a few items we can snag on the way, which is always a nice thing. Crimson Parma. Not the best shield, but it is a shield. And considering I didn't even have one before, I'll take it. Also, I love the design on it. The description for the shield actually reads, fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's efforts to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. And what can I say? It works. Anything down there? Probably not. Let's pull this switch here. Definitely a switch. That will allow us to get through the gate. Hi there, dead friend. Thanks for having items. Got a broken thief sword, which I believe it counts as a dagger. A little more powerful than the other dagger, much lower counter damage. So, I mean, it's fast, it's a little bit long, but I don't know if it's really worth the disadvantages, and it's broken too. Don't use a broken sword. It's not too difficult to find equipment that's still intact, so that might be good. Oh, hi there! Oh my goodness, Hyde Knights in Hyde's Tower of Flame. Who would have thought such a thing possible? These guys, they're just chilling out. He's got a couple arrows sticking out of his face, but if he is okay with that, then I'm okay with that, and we don't need to cause a big ruckus. What is that over there? It's just a broken pillar. You, give me a second. I want to light this bonfire before I end up messing with your face. By the way, up here, you can jump up there. It's a little tricky, but it's a great place to leave messages. Half the fun of messages is leaving them in odd places. Ouch. Okay, attack patterns. I know them. Swings it all the way around. Yeah. Cracked blue eye orb. It's an invasion item. Only if you're in the blue those sentinels, though. So it looks like... Okay, it looks like it isn't too bad. They just added the Hyde Knights chill in here. Which is okay. As long as you don't attack them, they won't really attack you. Ow. What was that? Denied! Okay. I'm glad I'm still capable of fighting these guys. That one, he didn't drop the Sublime Bone Dust. I remember now. Sublime Bone Dust is your other Estus Flask upgrade, and it increases the healing power of each swig. That guy usually drops one, but I guess they changed that. Let's see. Hey now, there's no need to fight. Maybe there is a need to fight. If that's the case, then there's not a whole lot of reason for me to continue this way. Usually it's a good idea, at least in Dark Souls 2, to just swoop in here, grab that Sublime Bone Dust, and then continue on the other way. Since it's not there, I'm just going to continue on the other way. Oh, hi there, Emerald Herald. You want to level me up again? Bearer, seek lest. Let's put another point in our dexterity. Once I find a weapon I'm a little more comfortable with, and I'm able to equip that, I'll probably start pumping points into other stats. There's a chest here, don't forget it. So you'll notice that there are basically two types of chests in this game, the metal ones and the wooden ones. Wooden ones can be destroyed, destroying the item inside, so you want to be careful of that. But I believe they're also the ones that will respawn if you use a bonfire aesthetic. Not aesthetic, aesthetic. I don't exactly know what that word means, but it's okay. That ties into the whole bonfire intensity system, which the more intense a bonfire is, if you were looking when I warped, it says in the top right of that screen what the intensity is. The higher the intensity, the more damage enemies do. And it's basically like putting a certain section of the game into New Game Plus without going full New Game Plus. What? I might just be confused here, but I thought take the path all the way around here before. I don't know, they might have changed that, or I might be misremembering. So yeah, bonfire aesthetics are not something I've played around with, but they can be used to kind of sneakily respawn certain items, get upgrades, get stuff earlier than if you were to just go through the regular New Game Plus cycles. So let's see, is this a medium shield or a small shield? Small shield. Okay. So parrying has changed a lot in this game. It's a lot harder to do. Hi there, you are... You're something new, definitely. And you! Hiding, trying to pretend that you're not awake and ready to murder. Well, I'm not falling for it. Not this time. Oh boy. If these giants are more of a thing, then I'm kind of scared, because they have an attack that can basically instantly kill you. Where, it was the first attack that was done on me, actually, by the other one I fought. I managed to dodge it. But they basically jump forward, grab you, and then gnaw on your head until you die. And as far as I know, there's no way to actually break out of it before you die. It's something you really want to avoid. Kind of like getting cornered. See that? That is the grab attack. Thankfully, yeah, you can still bait them into their sit attack. Basically, just leaves them extremely vulnerable. Come on. Good boy. Have a sit. You gonna drop anything special for me? No. I wonder if he respawns when I hit the bonfire. We're gonna find out. Well, I was gonna mention something, but I forgot what it was, and also, it's, we're getting the end of the episode here. So, next time on Let's Play Dark Souls 2, we're gonna continue into the Forest of Fallen Giants, fell some more giants, and until then, you know, a pretty shield is still a shield. Take care.